Hi, welcome to the Cheap Skinks playthrough of Kingdom Death Monster Simulator. We're still on version 0.1.182, which normally a new version comes out at the end of the month, so maybe in 2 days we'll get a new version. Today is the 28th of June. Not that that really matters, but let's see. We're going to start off with Lantern Year 3 settlement phase. We had just finished. Sorry, I should probably have done this cleanup before people had gotten here, but let me just clean some stuff up. Just getting rid of all the old cards. So we had all our players survive, so we'll get 4 flip it. Should not have done that. Flip it. Pick it up. Move it. Need to get rid of these. Archive, 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 archive. Flip. Pick up. Okay. All right, so let me just get one person to kind of like walk us through everything. So set up the settlement. Done so. I threw the cards over here for what we can build with next to the resources that we have. I don't have any resources in reserve, so there's nothing on the sheet for that. Luckily, this is a blank year on Lantern Year 3. Oh, sorry. Settlers Return. We need to check off this. We will get a wonderful random event. Get all our wounds back, except for somebody's still dead inside, I believe. Poor Joe. Okay. I was just trying to look up dead inside to see if we lost the survival. It's just you can't gain anymore. So we have survival. You're good. Once it's gone, it is gone. All right. Kind of wish there was a go-to page on there. Not that it really matters much, but just to make things easier. Okay. So we went ahead. Oops. All survivors endure are returning survivors. These survivors return to the settlement. Their injuries are healed. Erase all filled in light or heavy injuries. Remove all tokens. I have that +1 evasion token, but that's just for the armor. So I'm going to keep it because whoever gets assigned that armor will get it. Survival and sanity do not automatically replenish. Their values persist until they are changed by gameplay. Permanent injuries don't heal. Apply any effects for returning survivors from principal settlement events, innovations. These may be bonus or penalties. Oops, I checked that off too soon. Gain endeavors, and then update the timeline, and we get the event then. So I should have grabbed the 4 endeavors first. That is on me. 3 and 4. All right, move these over to here. All right. So at this point, I should have updated the timeline, which I already just did that. And we are on the deck of mini craps. Let's see what we get for a random event. Acid Storm, yay, everyone's favorite. Actually, it beats Plague. Okay, the acid tastes sour and burns survivors' cracked lips. Sky cracks in great flashes, revealing spiraling black clouds. Finally, it opens, dousing everyone in acid rain. Roll a dice. Lingering effects. Storm prevents music endeavor. Storm inspires +2 on all art. If you have nightmare training or cooking, then that happens. Okay. So, oops. Yeah, I meant to get up. Not really. Need to get a dice. Here's our die. I think it was a 4. Yep, it's a 4. Which is not the greatest, but at least I didn't lose all my gear. Survivor with the highest insanity, randomized in case of ties, runs in a storm, bellowing wildly they must skip the next hunt. That's not too bad. It's not my usual, you lose all your gear. Yes, that happens to me way too often. 1, 1, 1, 2. So, it looks like May will be skipping the next hunt because she's run off like a maniac. So, Stone Cloud, archive it. Off to her card is put on hold for a little while. Oh, hey, look. All right. Update the death count. Amazingly, we had no deaths yet. Check our milestones. So we had no deaths, so no milestones happen. We now have developments. Okay. Nominated survivor has 2 or more hunt XP than you. Decide not death, gain +1. All right, so we actually have quite a number of resources. I think I will go ahead and endeavor. So we will flip these over, pick it up, and drop it into the resource deck. And draw 2 to when we innovate, but we have Symposium, so we get to draw 4 innovation cards. Let's shuffle this just to make sure I shuffled it when we got the last one. All right, 4 cards. All right, so storytelling does this. Hovel gives us 1 to survival limit and +1 survival on departure. Inner Lantern allows us to surge. Surge once per round, spending 1 survival, gain 1 action. Paint gives us dash, which is once per turn, spend 1 survival to move. I think in this case, I am going to go with paint. Just to get dash. I want to get dash and surge. So over here, I need to mark that we now have paint. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Once we get one more innovation, we will end up with, oh, actually, we can hunt that. We'll get, settlement has 5, so we'll have the Hooded Knight. But we're not there yet. We do have the Butcher showing up next round, which kind of is annoying. Okay, so, oops. We're on the development. All right. And I have spent one of these. So we have 3 left. Okay. We have weapons for everyone because we have a dart, we have 1 Katar, which would like to get the other Katar. We have the bow, and we ended up getting a blade. So we have a blade and the axe. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 weapons, even though we have 1 person that is fist and tooth specialized, but we still have a lot of the weapons. Okay. So to complete the set of rawhide, I do have a set of gloves, so I need pants and shoes. The reason being is once you get a complete set of rawhide, you get this where you can get extra survival each time. So I would need 2 hides to do that if I want to finish that off. I could also, use these 2 to get the other Katar. And that would leave me with a bone and a white fur, which on the white line, oh, you need a hide for that. So you need 2 hides. Darn it. Sinew isn't going to really help me with anything because I already have a bow. I don't really want to make multiple bows, so it's extra organ. I may throw these together to do 2 sets of monster grease. What can I do with an extra bone? Very, very rarely do I actually have extra bones. Hmm. Well, I can save it to the next one and then just use it for whatever. I could use this just for intimacy. I also have the matchmaker returned as a returning survivor. So I could do 2 more intimacies and get 2 more survivors. roll on 2 more survivors, I could end up losing a whole bunch of people. I could take. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and grab the Skinnery cards. Grab the Catarium cards. Grab the Organ Grinder cards. Okay, so for the Skinnery, I know already I want to make a set of pants and boots to finish the set. So somebody will have a complete set. Since that person by default almost becomes like our tank character, I don't have enough stuff to make a shield. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, I have paint. I don't. I should go ahead and try to get. Should probably try to get some bandages too. All right, I have not picked up this card yet, so I'm just going to stick it off to the side. I'm saying I've built these, so those will be considered as having been built. Tails, nothing special, right? In the Catarium. White fur cat, white fur bone, white fur bone, hide, white fur hide, white fur hide. Shimmering mane, white fur, sinew bone. Yeah, there's nothing that the tail does. Okay, so flip these, pick it up, and that is going to get me the matching Catar. I have 2 stone noses. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make another stone nose. Did not get the organ grinder cards out. Or did I? Oh yeah, I did. I flipped them. That's why I didn't see it. All right, so view deck. Grab this guy. So there's only 3 stone noses cards. So this gives on arrival, gain 1 survival, 1 insanity. Once we get there. That was done with an innovation. I could make White Lion gauntlets as an armor. Let's look at those. Flip it. View deck. White Lion gauntlet. Armor set furry for heavy. When you pounce, gain +1 accuracy on your next attack. For pounce, I think you need to have like, wow, did I shuffle this or something weird? Let's movement. Is it the body? Yeah, okay, you have to have the White Lion coat to be able to pounce. For that, we need white and hide. This is white skin, white fur. I would need 2 of them. I can make monster grease to get +1 evasion. With 2 organs. So I think actually I'm going to spend those. Go ahead and grab it. One of them, no matter what. And I think I will go ahead and make the other one, even though I'm going to use the love juice. Yeah, I should probably use that for intimacy, but I have the matchmaker that gives me intimacy for an endeavor. I've got a bunch of extra endeavors anyways. I don't have enough resources to build the other supply things. I can use 1 innovation for shared experience, which say Lucy has 3 hunt experience. Oh, actually, May had 1, but May can't go out for hunt, so it doesn't make really sense to do that. I could do the augury. Also, lose 1, gain some survival. So right now I have a white I have a white fur and a monster bone. I'm going to go ahead and spend the white fur, and I'm going to go ahead and get this bandages. Make a set of bandages. I don't want to see my character get up to 4 like I did earlier. And then I think I'm just going to save the monster bone. I probably should have saved the fur, but we'll do it this way. Okay, so, oops, sorry, I got to go back to the instruction manual. Development. I have the leftover endeavors. I'm debating as to what to do with those endeavors. Oh, yeah. So I've used 2 of them, one to research or innovate, and one to get a stone nose. I guess I could have gotten a rawhide whip for traveling. I probably should have done that. Oh well, I didn't do it, so it's too late now. All right, let's go ahead and archive this, archive this. Pick up the deck, drop it there. All right. Okay, so I have the 2 innovations, nightmare training or cooking. There's nothing going on here, so I'm gonna skip those because I don't have either of those, so I can't spend innovations there. Can't do any music endeavors, and art endeavors have +2 on the rolls, but I don't have any art endeavors. I just got paint, which paint just adds dash, so nothing special. Oh, I did forget to do something. I knew it was something was bothering me in the back of my mind. I forgot to put the paint consequences into the deck. So let's do that real quick. Paint endeavor, faith, inner lantern, music, convictions, records, art, sculpture, consequence, pictograph. That is a paint. Home, hovel, pictograph, music, other, death principle, drums, hovel. I like having family just because of the clan of death, since all newborn survivors get accuracy, strength, and evasion. All right, cannibalize, don't have that. Bed is also really good for fixing broken stuff. Strangely enough, I don't have any broken things either. Really not used to that. All right, so these 3 go into here. Shuffle them. I'll shuffle it again for the next time. Okay. So I'm going to, on my matchmaker, I'm going to have them spend an endeavor. For intimacy. Go to contents. I can't switch to intimacy immediately, but we can go through it this way. All right. Perform intimacy, male. Chad is the main person on those. And we'll go with Anne. Okay, roll. 10. and 9. So because I have the strong thing, I have to take the lowest one. Doesn't actually matter in this case because 9 and 10 are all both on the same one. 10, if you're lucky, it's a special child and it would be a savior, but the odds of me rolling that is slim to none, so I have to take the 9. No, I'm not going to use the lifetime roll for that. So we get +2 population. I think that's the first time I've ever gotten twins with the protect the young. Oh, sorry, with survival of the fittest. Protect the young, it's not that big a deal. All right, so I have 2 new survivors. One of these is going to become female, and one of them will become stay male. Doesn't really matter. Also doesn't really matter. To archive one of those. Okay. Did it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. No, it did not update my population automatically, so we'll do that. But it did put the 2 new survivals over here. I'm going to pull one of the new survivor sheets. This is going to be one of my survivors that goes out. Let's see. He's flower. Go with a bird name. Robin, female. She can encourage and dash. She gets 1 survival because I just named her. I'm also going to spend 1 for the shared experience. Nominate a survivor that has 2 or more hunt experience than you. They describe illuminating details of their desired death. If you're not deaf, gain 1 hunt XP from the story. If nominated survivor has a shattered jaw, instead gain insanity. I'm not going to gain insanity because that would just be insane. So I don't know what I'm doing with this. That is the last one of those. Okay, so she will get 1. So we'll have Alistair do it. Actually, Lucy can do it. Doesn't matter. I just need 1 with 2. So fills in a dot. Okay, so we need to fill up the gear. I need to archive that. I did give her weapon proficiency, right? Yeah. Okay. So carrying items this time around. The Qatar. Give to Joe. I'm sending out the same people. I'm going to give her the blade as a melee weapon. Backup. I'm going to take, here's Founding Stone. Put it there. But I am going to give Lucy pants. And this I need to put into my list of things to archive. And I just realized I did something kind of bad here. She's not going to gain the survival from this because she's dead inside. So I'm going to take her stone nose, move it over to here, take this stone nose, move it over to here. Oh, wait a second. He has bone darts and a founding stone, but he has no melee. Let's give... I know I have one bone left, but I think actually I may spend that bone on a bone dagger. Yeah, I'm going to take this as a bone dagger. And give that to Robin so that she has a melee weapon. And also, I just realized this setup here is like a survival setup. So I think I'm going to actually give that to our axe guy. Oh, I did not realize that you could do that. Need to be careful. All right. And then I definitely need to get some armor for people. This guy's normally going to be fist and tooth, so I'm going to give the bandages to my bow person so they can stop moving, run up, use the bandages if needed. Okay, so this is Departing Survivors. This is no longer out, but it can get drawn again, which can lead to some nasty stuff. So this is no longer here because I used it. This leftover cloth legging, I'm going to archive it, but I need to put here in gear that we have this. All right, so it's an extra. And I'm surprised I used all these up. Okay. +2 to trauma rolls. This one here gives me just survival. The dash ability. Ammonia is departing game 1 survival. Oh, survival of the fittest. I forgot to give the strength and invasion bonus to Robin. So get 1 strength here and 1 here. And then she will go to 2 survival because of the ammonia. None of the rest of her gear does anything. This will do it on arrival, which we haven't arrived yet. Because this monster grease is a gain if 1 evasion, I'm actually going to mark that with a token. So I'll give that token back to her. If she loses the monster grease, because it's consumable, she may be forced to eat it. If she eats it, then obviously it's gone. I hate to think of what it was made out of. but she does not gain the survival from ammonia because she's dead inside, so she cannot gain any survival. All right. No, nothing. I got to give an invasion token for that. I got to get an invasion token for this. +1, +2, +3 survival. However, he is limited to 4, which is my maximum. And then 1 survival, doesn't get this until he actually gets there. The rest of this doesn't matter, so he goes to 3. Oh, I should have put the armors in too. Armor, I have 1 armor on the waist, so 1 armor on the waist here. Oh, whoops. I also have a complete set of rawhide, which adds +1 armor to all locations. So he has 1 armor everywhere, and then +1, so he has 2 armor in every location. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That takes care of that. She has 1 on her waist and no longer has any armor on her head. And 1 armor on the waist. I should have built more armor. I should have built the bandages. Wasn't thinking. I should have gotten legs or something. Okay. I need 2 evasion tokens. And the reason I'm getting these is, like I said, it's just to mark 1 for the monster grease and then 1 for the rawhide chest armor, because I meet the blue and the red, so I get that +1. Obviously, I don't have 3 green matchups, so I don't get anything there. Okay. And pull that off. We're going to hunt another white lion. So this will probably be the last white lion I hunt for a little while. I think next, after this, we'll go ahead and we'll flip over to a screaming antelope. But we'll do it one more time on a level 1. So let's get the board set up. I believe he goes there. Actually, no, I think he goes up 1 space. Okay, I can't actually pick all of them up at once. 2, 3, 4. Oh. So Ezra is Robin. Lucy is Lucy, Zach is Joe, and Alistair is Alistair. Okay. So now if we come down here, go to contents. And we're going to go over to Showdown White Lion, just to set everything up. So 2 blank, it'll be 2 white line events, 2 blank events, and 1 white line. Hopefully. Oh. All right. These don't matter. They're the same card no matter what. Why is everything like cattywampus? So, and then the other one goes underneath him. Oops. Which might be why I was going cattywampus. That's funny. All right, and then I need the yeah, I did have hunt cards in here. I should not have had these cards in here. Oh, no, no, no. Those are the random ones. Where it just says random. Okay, so, oops. I need 3 of these. So, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Draw face down because I don't want to see them yet. First one. Draw face down. And we'll get this one, which goes behind the white line. I'll fill in these other cards if, heaven forbids, a level 1 white line gets back there. Okay, Joe will move first. Joe comes here, flip it. Lion sculpture. A crudely arranged effigy stands before the survivors, decorated with small metal trinkets, human fingers, and stuffed with dried tall grass. The Curry sculpture confounds the survivors. Survivors gaze at the arrangement, attempting to glean the substance of the white lion's bizarre inhuman intelligence. Each survivor gains +1 understanding and 1 insanity, and then roll on the random table of crap. All right, so gets +1, 2, and 1 understanding. Next character. Two and 1. Next character. And 2. Next character. And 1. All right. Now I got to roll dice. White die and a black die. White die is the 10s. So 95. I should just do it here. Of course, it puts it in backwards of what I said it was, but all right. Go to contents. Go to hunt events. Hunt events. And 95 is pretty far back. I have no idea what 95 is. I don't remember it. I just hope it's not the... Well, I know it's not feet because I went by feet. And I don't think it's the screwball birds. Grim and frostbitten. There is a dead stillness in the air. The atmosphere becomes thick with worry. Bitter, evil cold sets in. There's no shelter. Survivors huddle together for warmth, shivering loudly unless the survivor has armor, gear at all. At each hit location, they lose quarry monster level survival. Darn it. Okay. So here's what happens. Alistair's survival drops to 2. Joe... actually, Joe does not lose anything because Joe actually has everyone occupied. Lucy, who can't really lose survival, goes down 1. And poor Robin goes down 1. All right. Next. Next is Robin. Robin moves up. And we flip it over. Scraping ground. Scraping grounds. Scratching grounds. Claw marks scar the ground. The survivors may choose to investigate. Each survivor that has that investigates gain 1 courage and roll on the table. If no one investigates, roll a random event. We will be investigating because I don't like rolling on random events. Let's see. What happens to us? 1 event damage to arms, nothing. Okay. I'm gonna say Alistair and Joe investigate. So they're gonna get 1. Alistair rolls whatever that was. Alistair rolls a 4. So nothing happens. And Joe rolls a 1. Joe takes 1 point of armor or 1 point of event damage to his hands, which just means Joe has 1 point left on his arms. No big deal. Oh, dang it. But he does get a point of courage. And he gets a point of courage. Okay. Next is Lucy. Lucy comes over. Flip it. It's a random. I already know that. So let's pick up the dice. 1 white, 1 black. White is the 10s again. 58. I thought it said frozen lightning for a second. All right, scent of the wind. A strong wind blows, bringing it the scent of distant places and things. The event reeler rolls a d10. Oh, this is going to go right to the thing. 1 to 5. It moves 1 space closer, and that'll have him ambush us. 6 plus. May skip the next hunt phase and move, starting the showdown, and we advance and ambush the monster. So either he's going to ambush us or we're going to ambush him, depending on the roll of the die. And guess what? We got ambushed. Yay. All right. So monster catches, it moves 1 space closer, which puts us on top of us. If this movement starts the showdown, the monster ambushes the survivors. And actually, I can just go to glossary. Ambush is not good for us. Obviously, nothing is ever good for us. All right. Ambush monsters. If the monster moves onto the survivor's hunt board space, it ambushes the survivor in any current hunt phase and start the showdown immediately. Survivors skip their first turn in most cases. This means the monster will take 2 turns in a row. Okay, but we do get to count as arrivals, so we get 1 survival, 1 insanity here. So she'll get to go back up to 2 and 2. Nothing happens here. For Joe, we have the nose, so he'll stay at 4, but he will go to 3, and that officially makes him insane. Only matters on certain events. He also has a stone nose, so oop, that is still 5. Survival goes to 3. Insanity goes to 3, so he is also insane now. Again, only matters on certain things. Let's get these dice off the table. Actually, just put him in the middle. And then this gets archived, 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 flip, pick up the deck. Archive. Okay. And then setup, showdown, level 1, confirm. And remember, I still get to move the terrain around however I want to situate it, move the characters around, and then all the crap will start up. The monster will get 2 turns, which is just lovely. All right, Survivor Corpse must be 6 away from all others. Acanthus plant 6 away from all other Acanthus plants, and this one just has to be 4 away. All right, so the lion is going to start there. I'm actually going to pick this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that gets my 6. Yeah, that works. This has to be 4 spaces away from all other terrain. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, 4 spaces away from all other tall grass. Oh, it doesn't have to be. Well, I'm still going to put that there. And then the other Acanthus has to be 6 away from that one. So this is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll move it over 1 more. And then the survival corpse has to be 6 away from any other terrain. What does the survival corpse have? Gain insanity, archive, gain insanity, get a resource, gain 3, get it. No. Yeah, I'm just putting this over in the corner. I'm gonna ignore it. Oh, wait a second. Brain damage equal to it. Yeah. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, put it on this side with the bow girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Now I meet every rule, I believe. And we can start this. And we will start it up next time. Thank you very much for watching. It's right at an hour. So we got through level 3. I get ambushed, which is going to be a royal pain in the butt, but hopefully we can make it. All right, see you next time. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.